Phạm Quốc Dư was born on August 15, 1995, in the small town of Vinh, Nghệ An Province, Vietnam. From an early age, Phạm was surrounded by the values of discipline, hard work, and dedication, traits that would later define his athletic career. His family, although not wealthy, placed a high importance on education and sports, believing in their ability to foster personal growth and success. Phams' father was a local teacher, and his mother worked as a nurse, both of whom encouraged him to pursue physical activities to develop both mentally and physically. Pham showed an early interest in sports, particularly track and field, where he began running at the age of 9. His first introduction to organized athletics came when he joined his primary school's sports club, where he displayed a natural talent for running. Recognizing his speed, his physical education teacher recommended he try his hand at competitive running, specifically in the sprinting events, due to his quick burst of speed and natural agility. At the age of 12, Pham was enrolled at the Nghệ An Sports School, where he began to receive formal training in athletics. Under the guidance of Coach Tran Văn Min, Pham's skills in sprinting began to flourish. His early training focused on short-distance events, primarily the 100 meters and 200 meters, where he demonstrated significant promise. By the age of 14, he had already secured several local titles in his age group, winning gold medals in both the 100 meters and 200 meters at the Nghệ An Provincial Athletics Championships. Progression and national recognition 2010-2014. A rising star in national athletics, Phạm Quốc Dzu's breakthrough year came in 2011, when he was selected to represent Nghệ An Province at the Vietnam National Junior Athletics Championships. It was here that he first made a name for himself on the national scene. In a competitive field, Pham won silver in the 200 meters and bronze in the 100 meters, showcasing his potential at the national level. These podium finishes served as a springboard for the next phase of his career. In 2013, Pham was chosen for the Vietnam national athletics team, which marked the beginning of his journey as a professional athlete. His first major competition as part of the national team was the Southeast Asian Games trials in 2014, where he finished 4th in the 100 meters and 5th in the 200 meters. While he did not secure any medals, his performances were still a significant achievement, considering the high level of competition in Southeast Asia. Pham's dedication to improvement and his willingness to learn from every experience began to gain him recognition from coaches and fellow athletes alike. By 2015, Pham's hard work began to pay off. He won his first gold medal at the Vietnam National Athletics Championships in the 200 meters, clocking a personal best of 21.75 seconds, a time that was a national milestone. This victory, along with his continued development in the 100 meters, earned him a spot on the Vietnamese team for the 2015 Southeast Asian Games in Singapore. Career peak and major achievements. 2015-2019. Dominating the national scene and regional success. Phạm Quốc Dzu's career peaked during the years 2015 to 2019, when he solidified his status as one of Vietnam's top sprinters. His performances at both the Vietnam National Championships and the Southeast Asian Games became the highlight of his career, earning him several titles and podium finishes. At the 2015 Southeast Asian Games in Singapore, Pham competed in the 100 meters and 200 meters. In the 100 meters, he finished 4th, narrowly missing out on a medal. But it was his performance in the 200 meters that would prove historic. He claimed the bronze medal with a time of 21.6 seconds, setting a new personal best and marking his first medal at a major international competition. This achievement was monumental, as it positioned him as a rising star in Southeast Asian sprinting. In 2017, Pham reached the pinnacle of his career when he won the gold medal in the 200 meters at the Southeast Asian Games in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, with a stunning time of 21.45 seconds. This victory not only earned him national recognition but also placed him among the top sprinters in Southeast Asia. His triumph in the 200 meters was especially significant, as it was the first time in nearly a decade that a Vietnamese sprinter had won the event at the Southeast Asian Games. In 2018, Pham competed at the Asian Games in Jakarta, Indonesia, where he finished 5th in the 200 meters. Despite not medaling, his performance at the Asian Games further solidified his status as a world-class sprinter and demonstrated his consistency in competing at the highest level. Throughout the late 2010s, Pham continued to dominate at the Vietnam National Athletics Championships, winning multiple gold medals in both the 100 meters and 200 meters. His victories in the national competitions cemented his legacy as one of the best sprinters in the history of Vietnamese athletics. Challenges and setbacks. 2019-2021. Injuries and declining form. After reaching his peak in 2017, Phạm Quốc Dư faced a series of challenges that would test his resilience and determination. In 2019, he experienced a significant setback when he suffered a hamstring injury during the Vietnam National Championships. The injury sidelined him for several months, and his training was severely impacted. Although he returned to competition later in the year, his performance was not at the same level as in previous years. Pham's performance at the 2019 Southeast Asian Games in Manila reflected the challenges he was facing. He finished fourth in the 200 meters and did not medal in the 100 meters. His struggles with injuries continued into 2020, a year that saw most of the athletics season cancelled or postponed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Although Pham stayed active with training, his form remained inconsistent and he was unable to replicate the success of his earlier years. In 2021, Pham faced additional challenges when his injury issues flared up again. Despite his efforts to regain his peak form, he failed to meet expectations at both national and international events. His performance at the Vietnam National Championships in 2021 was notably weaker, and he struggled to secure top finishes in the 100 meters and 200 meters. Final years and retirement 2022. Present. Transition into coaching and mentorship. In 2022, after years of battling injuries and declining performance, Phạm Quốc Dư made the decision to retire from professional athletics. His retirement was a difficult but necessary step, as he felt that his body could no longer keep up with the demands of sprinting at the highest level. Despite his retirement, Pham remained deeply involved in the sport, choosing to transition into coaching and mentorship. Pham began working as a coach for the Nha An provincial athletics team, where he passed on his knowledge and experience to young athletes. His goal as a coach was to nurture and develop the next generation of sprinters in Vietnam, just as his coaches had done for him when he was a young athlete. Under his guidance, several athletes have gone on to win national titles and compete at international competitions, ensuring that his legacy in Vietnamese athletics lives on.